Hi, I'm Leanne Kusamana Roque with Yoga for All Bodies in Reston, Virginia, teaching Iyengar Yoga. A lot of us spend too much time hunched over a computer or sitting in a car. So today I've got a short series for us to open our shoulders. It can be either done standing or sitting. If you're seated, you want to sit on the very edge of the chair so the sits bones are forward and pointing straight down. Standing, stand with the inner edges of the feet parallel to each other, feet hip width apart. And our first pose is Urdhva Hastasana in Tadasana, upward hands pose in Tadasana. Lift the arms from the side bodies, lift up out of the hips, lift the lumbar spine, lift the dorsal spine, press the feet into the floor or into the mat. Bring the arms back to parallel, interlock the fingers. We'll start with the left thumb on top, every other finger alternates, turn the palms out, make sure the arms are straight. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling, press through the wrists, press the fingers into the palms, look at the hands, are the hands parallel to the ceiling? Look at the arms, are the arms straight? Rotate the triceps towards the face so that you have external rotation of the arms. Press the feet into the floor or the sits bones into the chair. Bring the arms back to parallel, turn the palms to face you, change the interlock of the palms, of the fingers, right thumb on top, every other finger alternates, turn the palms out. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling, notice that the torso stays exactly the way that it started in Tadasana, the ears are stacked over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. Press the palms towards the ceiling. Make sure the arms are straight. Make sure the palms are parallel to the ceiling. Press the fingers into the palms. When you do this on different days, today we started the left, so tomorrow when you do it, start with the right interlock. Bring the palms to the chest. Press the hands into each other, elbows lifted. Press to the left. To release the wrists, keep the arms, the elbows lifted, bring back to the center, press to the right, elbows lifted, come back to the center, turn the fingertips to face you and then down, then bring the fingers back to face the ceiling, now turn the fingers away from you, and the fingers back towards the ceiling. Next pose is Baddha Hastasana, bound hands. We're starting with lefts today, so the left will be on the bottom, take the right hand, hold the left elbow, and hold the right elbow with the left hand. Draw the front chest away from the midline of the body. Keep the shoulders rolled back. So you don't want them coming forward, you want to keep them rolled back, and the back of the neck moving towards the floor. Change the hands. This time, the opposite arm is on the bottom. And now release the arms. Take the palms. Bring them together behind the back with the fingertips pointed down. Turn the fingers up to face the ceiling and work the hands up the back while keeping the shoulders open. Press the palms together, especially the root of the palm. In the front, again, make sure that your outer shoulders stay broad and open. By spreading away from the midline of the sternum's here in the center of the chest, press away from the midline of the sternum, and press the palms together. Paschima Namaskarasana, reverse prayer pose. Release the hands. Next pose is Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Inhale the arms up. Bend the left arm at the elbow while keeping the upper arm rotating towards the face and the elbow towards the ceiling. Take the opposite hand, turn it to the palm to face behind you, bring it behind the back so that the fingers touch. If the fingers don't touch, press into the back or use a strap to cover the space between the hands. This is Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Mind what's happening with the feet. Keep pressing into the feet. Lift the side bodies. This pose is as much about lengthening the spine as it is about opening the shoulders. So lift the side bodies up out of the hips, out of the waist. Lift the lumbar spine. Lift the dorsal spine, the center of the back chest. Release the arms. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Bend the other arm. Make sure that the upper arm rotates towards the face and the elbow points towards the ceiling. Take the opposite hand, turn the palm to face behind you, and grasp the fingers, or use a strap, or simply press the hands into the back. Lift the side bodies up out of the waist. Keep the elbow extending up towards the ceiling. Arm rotated, upper arm rotated towards the face. Outer shoulders moving away from each other. Front chest broad and open. Release the arms. Next pose is Garudasana, eagle pose. Bring the left arm to the center of the chest. Take the right arm up and under until the palms are back to back. Then take the right hand and move it towards the nose and bring the palms together and lift the arms up, pressing the palms together firmly. Release the hands. This time, bring the right arm in the center of the chest. Place the left arm under, backs of the hands back to back. Bring the left hand towards the nose, and then bring the palms together. Press the palms together strongly as you lift the elbows towards the ceiling. And broaden the front chest. Release the arms. If you don't have any props, you can do those anywhere. If you do happen to have a prop and want to add a bonus, you can do a down dog, either on the wall. Take the hands to the wall, frontal hip height or higher, wherever the back can stay concave. Step the left foot back and then the right. Press into the wall. And then come forward, step the left foot forward and then the right. Or if you have a chair, step the left foot back and then the right. Press the arms into the chair. Strongly. Open the shoulders. Or you can come to blocks. Place the blocks on the floor. Place the thumb and index finger against the wall. Draw back, lift up from the navel. Press into the wall. Externally rotate the arms. Poke the sits bones towards the center of the room. And if your shoulders are open enough, you can do it straight on the floor. Press the hands into the wall, the thumb and index finger into the wall, externally rotate the arms, draw the sits bones towards the heels, lift up from the navel, poke the sits bones up towards the ceiling, extend the crown of the head out between the arms to start with to create some length in the neck, then let the crown of the head release towards the mat. And then come down. So, quick shoulder openers, most of which you can do anywhere. Help keep those shoulders nice and open.